Hey friends, this is my final video based on Christmas carols this month, and I wanted to end with the song Joy to the World. I love that one. It's a classic. It's always been one of my dad's favorites, so I've always loved it. And did you know this is actually the most published Christian hymn in the world? And the lyrics are based on the book of Psalms in the Bible, and they're based on Genesis. Not the band, also the book in the Bible. A lot of great versions out there. There's an awesome one by a band called Acapella, so good. And Neil Diamond, check it out. So 2 quick thoughts. First one, joy is greater than happiness. It's so much better. You may have heard me say before, happiness is always based on what's happening. So happiness is like a roller coaster and not the good kind. It's always going up and down with our circumstances. And so when things get tough and there's chaos all around, happiness just disappears. Joy cuts through all of that. Joy runs deeper. It's like it's possible for you and I to feel sadness, to grieve the loss of things, to feel pain, and still have this underlying joy. To know that this stuff isn't the end of the story. It's like joy instead of despair, instead of hopelessness. So I challenge you, find the things, this week, find 5 things that bring you consistent joy or remind you of joy. And then even better, post about them. You know, in the song it says, repeat the sounding joy, talking about creation itself repeats the sounding joy of who God is. And I think of that every time I see a sunset over the ocean out here. But what can you do to repeat the sounding joy? Our world needs it. Trust me. Who you repeating joy to? I'm trying to repeat joy to you, and I want to keep repeating it. Second thought, joy is a choice. Joy is a choice. Remember, my dad always had this little card hanging in his car that says, life is 10% what happens to us, 90% our reaction to it. It's up to you and I to choose. I know so much feels out of our control this year, this month, so we got to decide, what are we going to choose? Anxiety, cynicism, hopelessness, fear, doubt, will we choose joy? I'll be honest, it's been a daily choice for me this month. I've had to work extra hard at it. I think some days I'm not choosing it very well, but I'm trying. Other days I do, choosing to remember where real joy comes from. Will you choose it? And by the way, I can't end without saying this, just like the song says, joy to the world, the Lord is come. That's the ultimate reason for joy. That's the only reason of joy that I know that won't ever go away. The only reason for joy that will last from here to eternity is who God is and that he did come in Jesus on that first Christmas. And Jesus actually came to bring joy to the world, peace to the world, and hope to the world. So I pray you find some joy and have a Merry Christmas.